Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Jesus Meets JD. So if you're new here, my name is Hilda. On this channel, I make faith-based content and talk about my law school experience. I hope you're blessed as you listen, and please make comments about what you'd like to see on this channel, what you'd like to hear, and any experiences that you may have on your walk with God, or if you are a law student or know anything about law, you can comment about that as well. I'd love to hear that. In today's video, we're going to be talking about reading the Bible and my personal Bible reading journey as well. So I started reading the Bible back in January, and not to say I never read it before, of course, but I decided that I wanted to read it from start to finish. So I started back in January because I thought it was important that if I was truly going to seek God, I needed to know about him. I needed to know all about him. And there are so many parts of the Bible that I think I had glazed over in the past and not taken the time to truly understand. And when I thought of studying the Bible, the verse Joshua 1:8 came to mind very often. So study this book of instruction continually, meditate on it day and night, so you will be sure to obey everything written in it. Only then will you prosper and succeed in all you do. I had thought about that verse and I was like, okay, let me actually practically apply this and try to study this book of instruction all the time. And that was my idea when starting to read the Bible. But I decided if I was going to truly seek God and want him to transform my life and transform who I was, I needed to know who he was about. I needed to know his plans for me, his instructions for me. So that was a really motivating factor of trying to read the Bible, and not trying, but like I'm doing it. So reading the Bible, and I think it has really helped, really worked. I noticed myself really changing. The things that used to bother me, things that used to make me upset, like my perspectives, my goals are really just transforming. And it definitely like hasn't been an overnight process, but in the past like 8 months or so, the change I have seen in myself has really been amazing. And so I encourage everybody, if you're thinking about starting to read the Bible, you definitely should. It's not this daunting thing that we make it out to be, and I'm going to talk about that more during the video. So when I started reading, I did not have a reading plan. I know the Bible app has a ton of like, read the Bible in 6 months, read the Bible in a year, but I didn't have that idea. I kind of was like, well, I'm gonna start, and when I finish, I'm gonna finish. And I started in Genesis. And I think I got to like the 4th book in the Old Testament, Deuteronomy, and I was like, this is getting kind of dry. The chapters are kind of long. So I switched to the New Testament, and that was going super well. And then I was like, let me not get too caught up in the New Testament. I really need to read the Old Testament because it is the longest part of the Bible. So I went back to the Old Testament, read another like 10 books or so. And then I think I was watching a video and it talked about like the importance of reading like the Gospels, so Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So I went back to the New Testament and restarted it. And I probably got like a third or like 40% through it when I was like, back to work, Hilda, let's get serious. So I went back to the Old Testament. And my Bible, it has like 2 little bookmarks. So I, like you can see I have one right here, which is where I am in the Old Testament, and this is where I am in the New Testament. So I just kept my place in it. And so I was doing all this back and forth, but I was still like really reading it. And I will say that the Old Testament is so underrated. People really do not give it enough credit, because reading the Old Testament and seeing everything like the Israelites went through and how God like saved them and how they kept on doing what they wanted to do and God kept saving them, really put into perspective like how beautiful the cross is, and how, and like the access that we have to speak to God, because like that wasn't a thing back in the Old Testament. Like literally only certain people could speak to God, and now anybody can do it. So it really put in perspective like how tremendous like the sacrifice like Jesus made on the cross and the access that we have as a result of it. And I think if you don't read the Old Testament, you really can't I mean, you probably can, but it's really made me understand the gravity of the New Testament, and you know what it's really saying to us and what it really means. So some tips that I used when I was reading was that I would have a notebook next to me, and any question that I had, I would write it down and ask my mentor afterwards. It was really useful because a lot of things were confusing to me. I was wondering if it still was a practice that we were supposed to have now that we have the New Testament. So I had a lot of questions, and writing them down, marking it and marking the passage was really useful because I could go back to ask her and get clarification. Something else that really helped me, especially in the Old Testament, was an audio Bible. So the Bible app, you can, like, if you go to the version of the Bible that you're using, you can like play it out loud. So for when I was reading Psalms and Proverbs, that really helped because you can get kind of like overwhelmed with how long those passages are and how long those chapters are. And so like playing the audio Bible and just like reading along really helped me. It made it less overwhelming, and you can change the speed. So I had it on like 1.5, 1.75, and so it really helped me like zoom through it. And so it made it like not overwhelming, and I think I finished like Psalms in like a week. So that was just really cool to me, and it really helped me and made the Bible, I guess, more easy to tackle in that sense. So to close, the Bible is truthfully the most important book that you will ever read in your entire life, and God will continue to transform you and renew you as you read it over and over again. I know that's something that's happening to me right before my very eyes. Every single time that like I try to get a new book or put something new on my shelf, I'm just like, Hilda, have you finished the Bible yet? And I haven't. I'm pretty close though. I have like probably like 400 more pages in the Old Testament and maybe like 100 in the New Testament. So I'm pretty sure I can finish reading it before the end of the summer, probably before the end of July. But I can't overstate how important it is to read the Bible and how achievable it is for all of us to do. Even if you don't have a reading plan, I try to read like 15 pages a day, and that really helps me keep a steady pace so I'm not reading it forever. But yeah, that was today's video. I hope you liked it. Please comment and subscribe. Let me know what version of the Bible you like reading or listening to, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.